Okay, so it's time for us to go a little bit further in our learning with percents, and we're going to do that using our percent proportion. Now, kiddos, this proportion is going to get you through any percent problem that you come across. You will, after the first few problems that we work through, probably have it memorized. And that's mostly due to the fact that it's pretty self-explanatory. It makes sense. So if you take a look, we've got part over whole, which that makes sense. You would put the part over the whole amount is equal to the percent over 100. And you already know that from your practice and our conversations earlier this week that our percent is always over a denominator or the bottom value of 100. So part over whole equals percent over 100, and we're going to use that proportion in different ways to solve different problems using percentages. This is the format that I usually use when I'm introducing this concept. I actually have these laminated in the classroom. We were going to use them today, but we're going to do a digital version instead. I set it up this way because the really most important thing that we need to do is be able to identify what is the percent, what is the part, and what is the whole amount. A lot of times that's very easy, it's very simple and self-explanatory, but sometimes it takes a little thinking before we fill out our actual proportion. So we're going to use some word problems together. We're going to identify the percent, the part, and the whole, and we're going to fill out our proportion. Now there are 4 spots in our proportion. There's a top and a bottom on the left ratio and a top and a bottom on the right ratio. So why are we only identifying 3 different things? Well, hopefully you remember that that 100 is always going to be at the bottom of 1. So 100 is a given. When we're working with percents, it's always going to be used. So here is our first problem. It says Joan walked 50 dogs this week. 40% of the dogs were brown. How many dogs were brown? So like I said before, we're going to first start by identifying our percent, our part, and our whole. So we have 50 dogs and we have 40%. And those are our 2 number values. So that percent part is easy. That's certainly easy to identify. It's going to be 40%. And that 50, where does it belong? Is that the part or is that the whole? And hopefully you are thinking that is the whole amount because this is the total number of dogs that Joan walked this week. So that leaves our part that we are trying to figure out. And of course in math, when we don't know something, we are going to use a variable in its place. So now that I know my percent, my part, and my whole, I can start to set up my proportion. So I know it's part over whole. So if I go with what I filled out at the top here, my part is x and my whole is 50. So x over 50, my percent over 100. And now it is simply time to solve the proportion that we created. So I'm going to cross multiply and I have 100x equals 40 times 50, which is 2,000. And then I'm going to solve for x by dividing by 100. And that leaves me with x equals 20. So that tells me the answer to my question. Remember, x was our part, and that was how many dogs were brown. So I know that 20 out of the 50 dogs that Joan walked were brown in color. Okay, kiddos, here's just one more just to reinforce the process. So the problem reads, Donna read 18 out of 30 pages in her book. What percent of the book did she read? So again, we have to identify our 3 items over here. So our percent, we do not know this time. I'm going to use an X there. Our part is 18 and the total or the whole amount is 30. So if I follow my proportion, part over whole, that would be 18 over 30. And we don't know the percent over 100 or x over 100. So if I do my cross multiplying, I end up with 30x equals 1,800 or 1,800. And when I solve for x, divide by 30, x equals 600. Oh heavens, I just heard myself. It certainly does not equal 600, it equals 60. So let me get rid of this guy here. So since we were finding our percent this time, then we know that 18 out of 30 pages is 60% of Donna's book. Okay, this is it for your instruction today. Of course, you're going to do some practice problems for me. I just want to caution you, this probably seems pretty straightforward and fairly easy to a lot of you. Just be careful when you are deciding on what is your percent, part, and whole. Because I said a little earlier, sometimes it's very clear, but sometimes you have to really think about it. So just be careful in your placement and you will be a rock star.